Howdy, my name is Kayla Madavi and I'm a junior management major from Houston, Texas, but more importantly, I'm a proud member of the Fighting Texas Aggie class of 2011. AA, whoop! Texas A&M University is a school built upon tradition, and that's what defines us as students. As a student in my third year at Texas A&M, I've participated in many traditions such as Silver Taps, the 12th Man, Muster, and the Aggie Ring. Let's begin by talking about the 12th Man. The 12th Man tradition has been alive for almost 80 years. According to the tradition's website, it was born during a 1922 football game where the Aggies were short on players due to injuries. A former football player was called into the game in case the Aggies needed support. In the end, they didn't need him, but he was the only one left standing, and he became known as the 12th Man. Each student today represents the 12th man on the sidelines, which is why we stand through every football game for hours, a long time, to show support for the Aggie football. Now let's talk about Silver Taps. Silver Taps is a tradition of over 100 years and honors the students who have passed away. According to the website, the first Silver Taps was held in 1898 and honored Lawrence Sullivan Ross, the former governor of Texas and president of the A&M College. His statue now stands at the entrance of the academic building. It is held the first Tuesday at each month at 10:15 p.m. Students gather silently around the statue of Sully in complete silence, and all of the lights on campus are turned off. The Ross Volunteer Firing Squad fires a 21-gun salute for the Aggies being honored. One interesting thing about the Sully statue is that students put money at the base of his feet for good luck during tests. Most of the time it's just coins and pennies, but sometimes you can even see dollar bills. In addition to Silver Taps, Muster is also a large student gathering. Muster, according to the website, Muster is a time to look to the past, present, and future, not only to grieve, but to reflect and to celebrate the lives that connect us to one another. Muster began over 100 years ago also when a few Aggies decided to get together and reflect on their past and all their accomplishments at Texas A&M University. This quote is from the A&M Traditions website. If there's an A&M man in 100 miles of you, you are expected to get together, eat a little, and live over the days you spent at the A&M College of Texas. Muster is celebrated yearly in hundreds of locations across the United States, and one of the largest gatherings is here in College Station. This tradition exemplifies the loyalty that Aggies have towards one another, whether we're 20 years old and just sophomores in college, or whether we're a class of 1955. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about the Aggie Ring, and so while I talk about it, I'm going to pass around mine.
Beautiful.
Thank you. The Aggie Ring is one of the greatest honors and traditions at Texas A&M that we all look forward to. Each symbol represents different values, and the symbols can be found on the Texas A&M Traditions website. For example, there's a shield on the top to represent the protection of our reputation at Texas A&M, and on the shield there are 13 stripes to represent the original 13 states. These are only a few of many symbols. The way Aggies wear their rings signifies whether or not they have graduated or are still in their years at Texas A&M. If you wear the ring with the class facing you, it means you have not yet graduated, and if you wear it with it facing away from you, that means you're an alum. The Aggie ring signifies so much to us at Aggies, and I think it is so much more than the usual class ring at other universities. It is an honor and a privilege, and we Aggies are unique because we all wear our rings for the rest of our lives. Now let's review everything. As I said before, Texas A&M is a university built on many traditions over the last 100+ years. These include the 12th Man, Silver Taps, Muster, and the Aggie Ring. We have traditions that have been held strong for over 100 years and will continue forever. Thanks, Kingdom. Any questions? Yes.
What do they do with the money that they put at the foot of the thing? I mean, who gets the money?
The money at the base of the statue, I don't know where it goes because there's always money there. I mean, have you all seen it?
Where is it located?
It's located by the academic building, but
Where is it?
sometimes people will put dollar bills on it because I've seen them for real good luck. Yeah. Oh, wait. In the back.
What is your favorite A&M tradition?
My favorite tradition is the Aggie Ring just because it represents so much prestige and honor, and it's very valuable to me. Yes.
Will you wear your ring during your wedding?
Yes, I will wear my ring during my wedding.
Why you didn't say y'all dunked the ring in the beer and drink it? You didn't say that.
That's not a real tradition. That's just something all the students do. And we call it a tradition.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I think mine is the football game. What do you think about like the tradition of the football games?
The football game is a big tradition. Like I said, we stand the whole time, but I'm personally not a football fan, so I don't really like to sit for to stand for 4 hours watching football, but it is a very big tradition here. And if there are no further questions, that's it.
Okay, how y'all get the 12th man? Say it again.
The 12th man
came from.
it was during the football game when they were out of all the players because of injuries, and so they had to call upon an old player to like suit up and go get ready, but he ended up not having to go in, but the reason he's called the 12th man is because he was the only one left standing, and that's why all of us represent the 12th man.
I never.
Okay, that's it.